Live from the local station, this is a Weather Authority alert.
Yes, you are waking up this morning to a Weather Authority alert day. We are taking a live look outside from our sky cam. This is in Jacksonville Beach. You can see the rough surf, the rain on the lens there. In just a few hours, this area will be dealing with rip currents, rough surf, and also beach erosion.
And this is just one part of northeast Florida and southeast Georgia that will be drenched in heavy rain.
Farther north in Georgia, a coastal flood watch is already in effect. This covers places like Glenn, Camden, and Wayne counties. This is a live look for you outside right now at St. Simon's Island. Looks a little bit calmer there for the moment, but rainfall could be anywhere between 3 to 6 inches.
The worst of the weather is still hours away, but roadways are already slick. You can see the reflection from the headlights on the cars. This is a live look at 95 and State Road 202. Right now, we know northeast Florida, including Duval and Nassau, are also in the crosshairs of this system. We have news for Jax reporter Brittany Muller on the beaches, focusing on beach erosion and rough surf.
And in just a few moments, we're going to check in with her. She'll describe what conditions are like at the beach right now. But first, let's go ahead and check in with meteorologist Danielle Giuliano. She has your overall forecast. Good morning, Danielle. What a soggy start to our Sunday.
Yeah, definitely a soggy start. It looks like Brittany's really holding on to that umbrella out there. Good luck, girl. Don't blow away. We are dealing with a lot of rainfall and heavy rainfall making its way through. But notice here, the rainfall's making its way through Jacksonville right now, but we do have a dry slot behind that. So you may see a little bit break in the rain as you head throughout your Sunday morning. If you're in Duval County here, in some areas in St. Johns County. But if you're in southeast Georgia, you're still dealing with that heavy rainfall. Waycross right now, Homerville seeing some heavy pockets of rainfall. Those colors of yellow and orange indicating anything from heavy to moderate rainfall making its way through Big Oak here. Brunswick seeing some light showers right now. If you're in Fernandina Beach, seeing some of those showers. If you're driving across 95 today or even across I-10 in the Florida Panhandle, you're going to be dealing with heavy rainfall throughout your drive all the way up through the Carolinas and all the way across to Alabama. So just keep that in mind if you're traveling for the holidays. Jacksonville, Duval County seeing some of that heavy rainfall. Nassauville, some heavy pockets. Fort George Island, Jacksonville Beach, Ponte Vedra, Nocatee, Palencia, even seeing some of that heavy rainfall, St. Augustine. And again, this is the dry pocket behind the rainfall. So we're going to see this rain shift off to the east. We're going to get a little bit of a break, and the rain is going to come in 2 rounds for today here. Big picture, though, again, most of that heavy rainfall still positioned off to our west. It's going to push east, and we're going to continue to see rainfall amounts rise throughout the day. Here's a live look at St. Augustine Beach right now. Again, the high surf there, the rip current risks. Not a good day to be at the beaches. Temperatures mild, though, in the 60s. Look at these winds. St. Augustine out of the east-southeast, sustained wind speed at 20 miles per hour. 64 in Jacksonville, 64 in St. Augustine, in the 50s across southeast Georgia. Palatka sitting at 64 degrees. Take a look at these winds. If you're on the coast, you're going to see anything from 15 to 20 mile per hour winds out of the east-southeast. And the main thing we're going to be watching, moderate rainfall and winds this morning, heavy rainfall and strong winds this afternoon. And then this evening, we're going to be tracking that potential for some strong, maybe even severe storms. And I'm going to have a look at that coming up in your full forecast.
Sounds like a plan. Thank you very much, Danielle. The Weather Authority Alert Day extends out to the shores on Jacksonville Beach, and that's where we find News for Jax reporter Brittany Muller right now. You can see that wind is whipping and the rain is coming down.
Yeah, meteorologist Danielle Giuliano just said that it's about 15 miles per hour out there right now. Good morning, Brittany.
Good morning, Tara. You know, Danielle just said it. It's not a day to head to the beach. Within the past half an hour, the wind and the rain is just hitting us hard, and we're completely soaked. So don't head out here. Just stay indoors for the time being. Now, winds are out of the southeast, 15 to 20 miles per hour, with winds gusts up to 30 miles per hour. And take a look at that surf out there. It is picking up. Look at those white caps out there. The surf height is 6 to 8 feet. Currently, there are 3 watches and 6 advisories for 7 counties in our area between northeast Florida and southeast Georgia. Here in Duval, there's a high surf advisory as well as a risk for rip currents. The NWS says there is that risk that has the potential to be life-threatening for rip currents. Rough surf may knock you down. According to our meteorologists, we will see several rounds of rain in the morning and early afternoon hours, mainly in Duval, Nassau, and Georgia. And this is video from about an hour and a half ago from our mobile newsroom as we left Channel 4 and drove here to Jacksonville Beach. It was light at the time and persistent, but you know what? It has picked up, and we're seeing that out here. And this isn't even the worst of it. So as we go into later today and overnight, it will pick up. So we will be experiencing those watches, those warnings, and the potential for even heavier weather today. So just use caution and be careful out there. And our Weather Authority team will bring you the latest on air and online. You can also download our WJXT Weather Authority app online, and make sure to turn on those push notifications to get the very latest on your exact location. For now, reporting live from Jacksonville Beach this morning, Brittany Muller, Channel 4, the local station.
Thank you, Brittany. President Trump is back in Florida for the end of the year holidays, and he's spending some of his time rallying student supporters on behalf of his political agenda.
He spoke in front of a crowd at the Turning Point USA Student Action Summit in West Palm Beach. The president spoke about his impeachment and blasted Democrats who voted against him. Meanwhile, he praised Republicans who stood behind him and did not vote for either article against him.
We had a lot of no votes, and the Senate now is, how about that deal, where they had nothing. There's no crime. There's no nothing. How do you impeach? You had no crime. Even their people said there was no crime. In fact, there's no impeachment. Their own lawyers said there's no impeachment. What are we doing here?
House Speaker Nancy Pelosi has not submitted the 2 impeachment articles for trial. Democrats and Republicans are still trying to figure out if witnesses are going to be called.
Traveling during the holidays can make it hard to keep up with exercise routine, but that does not mean you need to altogether avoid it.
That's right. The simple alternatives to staying in shape with some limited space that's still ahead.
And today is a Weather Authority alert day. We're taking a live look outside from St. Simon's Island. We've been talking about it all morning long, warning our viewers who live throughout southeast Georgia and northeast Florida that there could be strong winds, heavy rains. If you live along the coast, beach erosion is a possibility.
That's right, and we are tracking some flood watches, aren't we, Danielle?
Yes, we are, Tara. We're watching flood watches, again, high surf advisories, rip current risk. We're going to be talking about all of that and even more, especially if you're traveling for the holidays. And a little sneak peek at your Christmas forecast coming up in just a few minutes.
And it's time to shine a light on our student of the day for today. Congratulations to Keon. He is a 2nd grade student athlete in Duval County. He participates in tackle and flag football and track. He's very busy. His mom says he loves math and also being a great big brother. Love it.
If you'd like your student featured, email us a photo of your child and a brief description to Student of the Day at WJXT.com. Congratulations, Keon.